Okay guys, Wednesday nights at GP's on demand. So let's get the toes pointing forward, 3 points of contact, ball of the foot, just under your pinky toe, this little bone called your metatarsal, your heel. Create that nice rooted tripod position. Soften your knees, squeeze your thighs, engage your glutes, and create 360 degrees of tension and stiffness around your core. Taking a breath, rotate your arms, reach up as far as you can without losing your thigh, your glute, and your core position, and then rotate the arms round. 15 reps. Big inhale as you're reaching up, and then breathe out as you're coming down. Big inhales, big reaches. So I hope you've enjoyed Monday and Tuesday. Again, if you're watching this back on replay, we're talking about our first Monday class, which was squats, and our second class, ass and abs. Big reach. Make sure you keep those thighs, glutes, and core engaged the whole way through. Last one. Okay, now keep your left foot on the floor. Still keep your 3 points of contact. Whenever you're standing, or in general when your feet are planted, always try and get in the habit of creating as much stability as you can. Weight through the midpoint of the foot, shin vertical. And then what we want to do from here is create some tension on this hip, and then step forward and back. So step and point the toe, and then step back to the ball of the foot. Make sure you're still keeping some relative stiffness around your core. If that is easy and you've done this before, you can start to integrate the arms. So now we're getting the brain and the body working together. Especially you want to be fired up prior to your session. So we're going to do 20 reps on each leg. If you are doing this correctly, you should start to feel heat in this stationary leg and thigh and glute. Okay, change sides. Fix the foot first. Shin vertical, tension, tension. If you're finding it hard to coordinate the legs with the arms, just start back with the legs, or you can even slow it down and work on that. This is actually working or mimicking your gait cycle, so this is your walking cycle. So again, imagine you're walking down the street. You wouldn't be walking like this. Maybe you would, I don't know. Okay, last one. We're going to do a rotational movement now. Feet just outside the hips. Again, thighs, glutes. Get in the habit of creating as much core stiffness as you require for each exercise. Arms up, and then you're going to rotate from the hips and let your feet and let your arms follow. Now notice I'm not leaning into my back and losing tension in my core muscles. Moving from the hips, pushing through or off the ball of the foot and the toes and reaching. So most of this movement is coming from the hips and the thighs. We're going to do 40 reps here. So we're going to add a little bit of direct arm work in tonight, along with some of your bigger moves. It's good, we're nearly done. 10 more to go. And that's us. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Let's get the timer set. So as I said tonight, we've got 3 quadplexes. So quadplex is 4 exercises paired together. We're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise, followed by 15 seconds rest in between. breaths. Okay, so let's grab one dumbbell. So what we're going to do is the first exercise, we're going to do a static squat hold in the bottom position or wherever you feel comfortable. Let's hold the sides of the dumbbell, or if you've got a tin can or bottle of water or whatever you have available. Now we're going to get nice and low, sit in your squat, root your feet, spread the floor. Arms are tucked inside the thigh, and then we're going to do some hammer curls. Now make sure your shoulders are packed, make sure your abdominals are braced. Root your feet in. So, a couple things going on here. We're using this exercise to further increase our range of motion in our squat. Again, this is fine as well if you want to stay in that position. Perfectly fine, okay? Right. Next exercise we're going to do is a push-up. Down on your knees. Hands just outside the shoulders. Root the hands in. Middle finger in line with outside the shoulders. Thighs, glutes, core engaged. Root the hands. Create tension, start to descend, give yourself a reverse cuddle at the bottom, and push off. If that's too challenging, drop to the knees, or if you're next to your couch, you can use that as well, because you're actually using less overall percentage of your weight. So my hands are rooted, my elbows are going back, out and out, around 45 degrees from the shoulder. Okay, grab both your dumbbells. So a little bit of a coordination killer. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a curl. So start with your feet hip width apart, step back, curl, and come back up. Change legs, curl, and then come back up. So I'm landing on the ball of the foot, bending at the legs, sit in that bottom lunge position, and step up. My apologies, your next exercise. In fact, no, we will do body weight on it next actually. Why not? So make sure when you're stepping back, your glute and hamstring are tight in the back leg. It's the back of your thigh and your bum. Very good. Okay, place your dumbbells down. You're going to lie face down. And we're going to do what's called a prone T. So the hands are going to be just in line with the shoulders. Have the tip of your nose on the floor. Then lift from the shoulders and upper back. Again, if you've got a towel available, you can place that at your forehead. Now make sure when you're coming up, you're not leading with the hands. You don't want your upper arm bone to travel into the carpet. Very good. Up we come. Grab your dumbbell again. Squat with a curl. It's a very defining song for this moment. Okay, grab the outside of the dumbbell. Pick your preferred squat stance. Root your feet. Bend at the legs. Hinge at the hips. Create tension at your abdominals and core. And then down into that hammer position. So you can use the outside of the elbows, if you're in this position, to keep your thighs pushed out. And then you want to be looking ahead. Again, sit in a position where you feel comfortable. Very good. Push-ups next. Oh, I can feel the heart rate up already. Okay, so you can do it on the knees, you can do it on the floor, or you can do it elevated, up to you. Root the hands, thighs, glutes, core engaged. Notice my head stays still. I'm leading with the chest. Make sure you stay stable at the pelvis, or at the hips and core. Thighs, hips and core. Finish that rep. Grab your dumbbells again. So we're back into the reverse lunge with the bicep curl. Okay, feet hip width apart. Root your front foot, bend at the legs, curl, bring it back down, step back up. Again, if you find it too challenging with the dumbbells, to coordinate, just do reverse lunges. Don't sacrifice your lunge position for bicep curls, all right? Very good. Okay, prone means face down, prone T. Okay, let's go. Technical difficulties. Okay, tip of your nose, lead with the shoulders, and then squeeze every muscle from both shoulders to the upper back. Notice that's the only part of my body that's moving. My legs, my glutes, and my back is staying still, especially this area. I'm not coming up like that. Very good. Okay, round number 3. And this is the final round here. Oh yeah, okay. Again, prepared squat stance. I'll show you from the back or from the side. Root your feet, okay? Pat your shoulders, create tension at your core, and then start to descend. Bend at the legs, hinge at the hip, and then let's start that movement. Again, you can be here. This is fine too. Wherever you feel comfortable, just make sure you continue to keep that nice tripod we spoke about during your warm-up. Okay, push-ups next. Last round here. Let's make sure these are 100%. Again, on the knees, full, or using your couch, whatever you've got available. If you want to be even extra crispy, you can put them at your hands in 2 chairs. There's loads of ways to manipulate and use stuff within the home, especially during this time. So give yourself a nice big reverse cuddle. Bring all the back muscles as close to the spine as you can and down. Very good, everyone, very good. Okay, let's get your dumbbells. Reverse lunge with curls. Okay, let's go. Rotate, curl, and then bring it back. Again, focus on the quality of that lunge. Thighs tight, glutes tight, core engaged. Then you can worry about the curl. Again, from a fat loss point of view, you want to be doing big bang for your buck exercises, ones that involve a lot of muscle mass in the most efficient way and safest way possible. Prone T next. And then we're going to move on to the second quadplex. Again, notice my hand position in line with the shoulders. Don't go here. You start to feel muscles below the armpit working, which we don't want to be doing just now. This is targeting the back of your shoulders and then your upper back muscles. Muscles such as your trapezius and your rhomboids. Nearly done. Get ready for the next one. Next quadplex, let's grab one dumbbell. Now we're moving on. Okay, first exercise, side lunge. Let's hold your dumbbell in your right hand. We're going to lunge, side lunge to the left. So we're going to lunge with a hinge. So we're going to step, hinge at the hip. Dumbbell's going to go straight down and then push back off. So notice my toes are pointing forward, maybe a slight angle out, but don't head this way, okay? You want to be coming here and then hinging, see that? Hinge at your hip and then come up. Again, based on your mechanics, limb lengths, your lunge, each of our lunges can look slightly different. Next exercise, good old renegade rows. A client told me today that these are one of my favourite movements, which they are. Fantastic for, again, just core strength in general. Thighs, glutes, core engaged. Root your hands, row. So when I'm pulling back, my elbow's driving back the way, and then I'm bringing my back muscles and shoulder as close to my spine as I can. And I'm doing my best to not rotate from the hips. Is that your action? A single arm push up here at the top. Okay, if you're feeling extra crispy, you could add dumbbells there, but don't sacrifice your technique. Let's grab your dumbbell, we're going to the next leg. Here we go. Soft knees, hinge, push back up. Notice where my dumbbell's going, down the way. So tension, 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 drop, push off. Make sure you pull the hips through as well, coming up. So this is a side lunge with a hinge, just making the side lunge a little bit more hip dominant. Very good, okay? Keep that dumbbell in your hands. Let's make, or do what's called a crush grip. In fact, let's grab both your dumbbells, okay? I hope they're light. So let's bring them up to the start of a shoulder press position. Now we're going to do a rotational punch. So rotate from the hips, punch. So moving from the hips, see that? Pushing off the ball of my foot and big toe. If the dumbbells are too challenging, if you can't maintain that nice core stiffness and you're about here, drop your dumbbells. Movement and the quality of your movement far out trumps one dumbbell down, the volume of which work you're doing. Okay, side lunge again. So let's get those feet hip width apart. Let's go. Lunge. Make sure you're rooting that foot in here. Bend the knee, hinge your hip, push off. That's good, everyone. I hope you're keeping moving. Hope those heart rates are elevated. So keep the shoulder packed into your back pocket. Very good. Renegade row next. Five seconds. Okay, thighs, glutes, core engaged. Row. If you're finding it hard to stabilize initially, you can always drop to the knees if you need to work on your strength. But you can also widen your base of support just to give you a little bit more stability as well. Again, play around with the movement, very similar to push-up. You can always elevate your hands so you're using less percentage of your overall weight. Make sure you give your back a squeeze at the top. Don't just hit here. Draw back. Okay, back to your side lunge. Big deep rest. Use your 15-second rest wisely. As I say in all the classes, control your breath, control the exercise, and control the workout. Make sure when you land, your big toe stays on. Don't let your foot roll. Grip. JP's on demand tonight. I hope you're all working hard. So you can grab both your dumbbells, whatever you have available. Okay, let's bring them up to the shoulder, starting press position. Okay, rotate from the hip, ball of the foot, press. Notice all this movement, most of this movement is coming from the hips. So I'm not this. All right, another step class. Very good. Round number 3. In this, my apologies, keep one dumbbell in your hand. In this, it's the final round of, or the final quadplex of this round. Let's go. Again, if you find it too challenging with the dumbbell, just put it down. Notice the breath. Inhale. Again, another one of my favourite exercises for challenging your lower body. Renegade row next. Alexa, play Clubland Classics, please, on Amazon Music. Renegade row. So notice my hip position, my thigh position. I'm trying my best to stay fixed. This is where you want that 360 degrees of tension to protect your spine and keep you as stable as possible. Just take your time. Very good. Okay. Side lunge. Okay, let's go. So step, root, bend at the knee, hinge at that hip. Come back up. Nearly done. Excellent. Okay, rotational punch for the last one. And then we're on to the third quadplex. Big inhales. Okay, let's go. Hips. Now I've just changed that angle a little bit, just to put some of the emphasis in my upper chest muscles, my shoulders. So brilliant. Okay, last triplex, we're going to go into single leg bridge. This time I want you to have your feet close to your hips, core engaged, chin tucked a little bit. And then one leg out in front. Squeeze this thigh, hands to side, come up into full, it's called hip extension, both thighs straight at the top. So at the top here, I'm keeping my pelvis in line, I'm squeezing my glute, the back of the glute, obviously my main part of my glute and my outer portion as well, just to make sure I'm nice and stable at the hip. So I'm coming up, I'm pushing, I'm extending my hips and I'm pushing my glutes together like that. Very good, okay. Flip round, mountain climber. So hands shoulder width apart. Start in your full plank position. And then we're going to bring the knees through. So nice tabletop spine. Very little movement, wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked. Again, if this is too challenging, you can go slower, or again, put your hands up on something you can elevate yourself with. Very good. Back to the single leg bridge. This is going to be nasty. Okay, thigh nice and tight. Root your foot in, it's on the floor. Chin tucked, core engaged. Extend the hips up, full extension, and then push your glutes together like that. Even think about when you're coming up, scooping your pelvis under. Pause at the top, make sure you get a good glute contraction. Very good. Flip round. Now going to go into a planker jack, full planker jack. So basically, you're going to go in your plank position, and then going to move the legs out and in. So I am getting tired, but I'm still trying to concentrate on my breath. Very good. Now lie on your back again. Single leg bridge. If you find it too hard to have your leg out in front, you can cross the leg over as well in this position. Squeeze at the top. So I'm coming up, I'm scooping my pelvis under. Pause at the top of this one. So glutes, hamstrings, or the bum in the back of the thighs. Very good. Roll over, planker jack. Sorry, my apologies, mountain climber. Okay. So when the knee comes through, just have the knee come at the hips. Don't want you coming in too much. Today, I want you mostly to focus on that nice plank position. Make sure the shoulders, wrists, or elbows and wrists are in line. Very good. Whoo. Single leg bridge. Okay, chin down, abs tight. Extend the hips, squeeze the glutes and thighs. Nearly finished. Very good. Roll over. Planker jack next. Just keeping up, folks. You're doing absolutely amazing. Very, very impressed. Okay, planker jack next. Again, with these ones, I'm moving from my hips, not just the feet. Think about the hips. Move from here. Make sure you're maintaining that nice hollow or brace position throughout. Very good. Back to the last round. Focus on that breath during your rests. Okay, so on the bridge, you want to shin either vertical or maybe the heels slightly forward. Again, focus on that position. We feel it mostly through your bum and secondary through the back of your thigh. We don't want it the opposite way. You may find if you are, that foot's maybe just too far forward. Very good. Roll over. Mountain climbers. Nearly done. 2 minutes to go. Okay, let's go. keep concentrating, focus on the quality of the movement. Very good. Whew. Feeling that now. Okay, back to your bridge. Let's go. So try and keep this side still. Move from here. And here. Plank or jacks to finish. And we are done. Five seconds. Okay, last 30. Again, most important, tension here to here. And then move the legs. Nearly done. Whew. Ah. Right, ladies and gents, that's the hybrid. Hope you said that. Hope you enjoyed that tonight. Obviously, please stay tuned by keeping up with our live feeds. Or you can access these classes via our YouTube channel or on our main feed because we save everyone. So take care, guys. Hope you had a fantastic workout. Go and take a few deep breaths and go and enjoy some good food. Right, take care and good night. See you later.